Is your body summer ready? Are you ready for the pool or beach? Well, let Titan Medical Center help you get the results you're looking for. You want to lose weight? You want to gain some lean mass? You just want to feel better? Well, call or text 727-389-3220 and let Titan Medical Center help you get the results that you deserve.
What's up, guys? John here, Titan Talk Tuesday. Another beautiful week's upon us. So I'm glad to be in the studio. Just these weeks just keep flying by. Days going by, going day by day, week by week. Right now, we're still going this coronavirus situation. It's still crazy as ever out there. Each day, man, I wake up. I don't know about you guys, but I see something new every day. There's new things coming out. New information coming out. I'm just trying to be knowledgeable about everything that's coming out pretty much, trying to just soak it up like a sponge. So I appreciate all you guys joining me today. We got a great show for you guys today. We're going to talk about Tighten Up, Therapy of the Week. It's one of our original vitamin amino acid blends, all right? We'll talk about what's in it, how it's going to work for you, how it's going to help. Intermediate fasting, right? Or intermediate energy restriction. That's another phrase for it. What it is, how it works. Have I used it? Have you guys used it? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about helping others. So with the current climate out there and things that are going on, when we start getting out to phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3, if you guys haven't heard about this, opening up our country, what's going to happen out there? There's so many questions, situations, how do we respond? I don't know about you guys. I'm still, talk to some people out there, and when I see them, I have to give them the bump, and it's really weird because I'm used to giving them a handshake or saying hello, or, I'm Greek, man. So, usually you hug people, you show them love and everything like that. It's just really funny, and I think everybody's got the exact same answer for it. It feels weird, right? Because we're not used to it, so we're getting out of it. So we'll talk about that. Gym, social distancing, go along right with it. Vaccines, what's your take on vaccines? I'll tell you mine. And the flu always has a flu vaccination every year, or a flu shot. Have you guys got those before or not? Spying on your neighbors is cool in some states. I don't understand where that comes into play. We'll talk about that too as well. Summer packages. So the therapy package, you guys are always looking for discounts. We got a ton of discounts and a ton of things for you guys right now. We're also going to give away one of the stimulus packages today. So the free t-shirt and the Purell hand sanitizer. So you guys are going to get some awesome hand sanitizer, name brand, right? And you're also going to get a free shirt, or if you girls you guys can get leggings, whatever you want. What up, Big J, Pat? How you guys all doing? Thank you guys. Adam, Black Malibu, Juan, how you doing? Paulie, Lost Days, how you doing? Thank you guys for all joining me in. There's a lot more of you guys. I appreciate it. Here every Titan Talk Tuesday for you guys, trying to bring you guys good information and answer questions about what we have here at Titan Medical Center or some of the new things coming, right? So obviously, there's no events coming up. I wish there was, but until we get the social distancing in phase 1, which Florida's pretty close to. I don't know what state you guys live in. Some states are opening up very, very soon, like the end of this week, in Georgia and some of them. So hopefully we'll be opening up fast and everybody will get past this coronavirus thing. So let's start talking about Tighten Up. So the biggest thing is that summer is still coming. No matter coronavirus or not, it doesn't matter. Summer is going to come here, and we'll probably all be able to get out by summertime. So at that point, I don't know what you guys have been doing. If you guys haven't been working, hopefully you guys have been working on exercising at home, because that helps boost the immune system. It helps build confidence, right, mentally and physically. So I hope you guys are doing that. But you guys should be working on those summer bodies, or pool bodies, or beach bodies, all right? So even if you don't have weights, don't complain. You guys can do abs, right? You guys can do tons of sit-ups. You guys can do this exercise every day. So that's one thing. You guys can go running. You guys can do a lot of different things that can help you out with a summer body. And usually me and Big Drew talk about that Titan Lifestyle on Fridays. We'll get into more on the exercising part then with him and talk about some of the different things you guys can do, or maybe what you guys are doing. But the main point of this is get summer ready now. We're about, April 21st. We're almost through April. We've got May coming, and then Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully, we'll all be out by then. June, July, August. You got 3 good months of summer. Hopefully, you guys will get 3 good months. I think here in Florida, we're definitely going to get the 3 good months. So at that point, you guys got to be ready. So let's talk about one of the first vitamin amino acid injectable therapies that Titan Medical Center ever really brought out. This was almost 7 years ago. We've been in business for 8 years. So this is one of the first ones that was a real blend. And what we were trying to do, what I was trying to do, was get with the pharmacists, get with them, and make something that combined a lot of the different things that a lot of people needed and would benefit them, and that was healthy and was more natural to their body. So at that point, we put together Tighten Up. So Tighten Up's the name of it, but what does it have in it? So let's go over some of those main components of what Tighten Up has in it. So it has methionine, acetylcholine, right? So these are great for helping the liver process helping the liver process fats faster, okay? So that will aid in the weight loss function. It will also help with the B complex for natural energy, boosting the metabolism naturally, and just getting your overall body motivated to keep going, right? It's giving those juices, those fuels to really get it going. So B complex, methionine, acetylcholine. The other thing it has in it has 1 branched chain amino acid in it, okay? It also has L-carnitine in it as well. So you're getting a lot of different things in that blend that will help you guys out. Now, the next thing up from that is Titan Complete, and that's where you get the full, all 3 branched chain amino acids. You also get the choline in there as far as the MIC goes, but almost the same, right? It's just lacking a couple components from Titan Complete. Now, it's inexpensive, like it's cheaper than Titan Complete. I hate the word, it's even throw that word out there, cheaper, but it's more inexpensive than Titan Complete, but it has a lot of bang for the buck, and will get you guys some good results. If you guys are looking for a vitamin blend that has B complex, it has a methionine, acetylcholine, has L-carnitine in it, one of the branched chain amino acids. These things are going to aid you in your weight loss, lean mass. They're going to help boost the metabolism and natural energy in the body. Great to take in the morning usually. Usually that's when it is. People always ask me, when should I take Tighten Up? When should I take Titan Complete? Well, that's what you should usually take in the morning. You want to start your day off with the injection. That way you're boosting your metabolism right from the start. You're aiding that weight loss function right from the start. You're getting the body going, right? It's like starting a car. Start the car in the morning, you're ready to rock and roll. You go all day. You're using that fuel. You're using that body. And at that point, at nighttime, you can rest or you can work out, whatever you want to do, and you already have it through the system all through the day. It's great for that. So Tighten Up is a great therapy to start out with. If you haven't started out with any of our vitamin amino acid injectable therapies, you're looking for the least inexpensive one, Tighten Up's the way to go. It's also included in our Titan Summer Packages. And we'll go over those Titan Summer Packages at the end so you guys can see all the good things you guys can mix and match, either with ECAs, which is an oral fat burner, helps, give you energy, boost concentration levels, a lot of different things. Or you guys can get it with the fat burning cream. You guys can get all 3 together and use an oral, an injectable, and a topical for 3 great results there you can get, or helping aid in the results. So these are different things that you guys can do. So we'll talk about that at the end as far as the packages go. Sorry about that, Instagram. All right, and we'll go over some of your questions if you guys got any questions on them. So let's talk about intermediate fasting. Okay, so intermediate fasting is pretty cool. I've used intermediate fasting myself. And what is intermediate fasting? So intermediate fasting is when you're changing up your schedule of the time that you're eating, your calorie restriction. It's different times of when you have your eating schedule, or you might fast for days. It just all really depends. So here's how I do it. And a lot of different religions use fasting, okay? India does, Orthodox do, and it just depends on what situation. So a lot of different religions out there. So it's really, really cool. Now, intermittent fasting has been looked down upon in certain aspects because of they don't have enough evidence on it that it's good, especially for elderly people. Now, this could be a lot of different things. What's up, Chad? How you doing, Mark? Craig Brodsky, Paul? How you doing? Wow, Paul is down 70 pounds since August. That's awesome. Yetta May, what's going on? Casey Forum finally found you on Facebook. Thank you. I do use this different times all along the week. That's awesome. Casey's lost 3 pounds in 4 days. These are the Titan programs, using it, doing it, and getting the results. I'm very proud of you guys. Thank you guys. This is awesome. You've been hearing this. So how much is Titan Complete? So Titan Complete is usually, my man Chris Gage just came in. So I got some for you. My man sent me a birthday present. I appreciate it. We're going to go over that here in a second. So Titan Complete is usually $275 for a 30-shot therapy package. Now, how that breaks down. You might say, oh, $275. Well, you're getting 30 shots out of it, right? So it's almost like $9 a shot. All right, let's say it like that. And I'll even give you guys a discount on it. So if you guys mention this, you can get $50 off your Titan Complete. You can get it for $225. That's less than $9 a shot for the injection. Anywhere else you go for a regular B12 shot, you're getting $10. They're charging you $10 for that injection. You can do this at home. You can do this in private at home. Plus, this includes MIC, B-complex, branched chain amino acids, and L-carnitine. So you get a lot of bang for the buck. You can use it every day. It lasts 1 month. You could use it every other day. It lasts 2 months. So at that point, you can even spread that across 2 months if you really want to extend it out and get a lot of benefits from it. So let's go back to intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting, like I was saying, I've used it. I've known a lot of people that do use it, and I'm not going to recommend it for anybody out there, but it might be something you might want to try. If you're trying to lose weight, intermittent fasting is really, really good. And I've used it with the ECA Stack Plus. A lot of people say, well, I can't go that long because I get so hungry. Now, some of these different therapies that we offer really they curb some appetite in a way, and they're helping you burn these calories so you can actually shut up a lot faster. That's one of my secrets that I did do with HCG and ECA Stack Plus. And I use both these things. I did a calorie-restricted diet. I didn't do 500 calories. The first study on HCG diet was only on 500 calories. The whole point is to calorie restrict. And you don't even got to use HCG. Let's just take that out of the equation. Calorie restriction at its finest there. So I always go back to calories in, calories out, right? Well, not all calories are made the same. They're not all built the same, right? If I eat an ice cream cone with those calories, or if I eat a steak with those calories, it's going to be different, right? So it can't be every calorie is the exact same. But calorie restriction and good calories in that restriction, that's where you're going to find the prize. That's where you're going to get the results and going to help you out. And you can stick to a calorie restriction diet of 1,000 calories a day. I did it. I know. I'm 210 pounds. I know I can do it. I know you guys can do it. A lot of patients out there have. They also say it's good for immune function, building the immune function back up. Now, I don't know if that's true, and I'm not going to stand here and sit there and tell you that's true, but that's some of the claims that are out there. Now, for me, I'm just talking about pure weight loss and energy. Actually, they say, like, if you don't have carbs and stuff like that, your energy goes real down in tanks. If I take an ECA Stack Plus, I keep my carbs real low, our carb cycle along with it, I have great energy, like I have right now. I literally started my intermittent fasting again, and that's why I brought it up this week. So I said I went out to did the private beach this weekend with Charisse and a couple other Titans. And at that point, I was like, oh man, I need to get ready for summer, and that's why I brought up the summer bodies, because I'm going through it. I want you guys to go through it. Or if you guys are going through it, you guys feel my pain. You guys want to get ready, right? I mean, even if you guys are sitting in your house, put your bathing suit on, go in front of the mirror. Is that how you want everybody to see you? Right? Right? Check yourself, man. Check yourself, because you're going to see yourself like, man, I don't see this, I don't see that. I know Chris Gaines posts his picture up almost every day. This guy is swole, jacked, looks great. He's like, I'm getting too fat. Get out of here. Don't be too hard on yourself, but be your own worst critic, because you'll get the best results doing that. Be hard on yourself. Don't give yourself a break all the time. Like, oh, it's because of this, or it's because my back hurts, or now listen, if you got an injury, I totally understand. But don't make excuses for what you're trying to do. And that's really where it's at. So intermittent fasting, check it out, look it up. Always do your meal portions and smaller meal portions along with the intermittent fasting, right? Now, I'll give you an example of what I do for my intermittent fasting. So if I wake up in the morning and they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, well, I don't think that. I'm just being honest with you. I like to burn calories right out the gate. So at that point, what I do is I go into restriction all the way till 12 or 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock. Just depends. If time gets away with me, if we're working in here, I don't even think about it because I'm just busy. Now, if you're sitting at home, time might be going by a little bit slower. So at that point, clock it out. 12 o'clock. Start there. Drink like a protein shake or a small protein meal, right? Chicken breast, steak, something like that. Something where you get some protein. Don't go crazy on it. Smaller portions. At that point, you can wait all the way till 6 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock at night, maybe 8. Have one more meal and then try to go to bed. Drink a lot of water with this. This is some of the things that I do, and it's definitely brought me success in my weight loss transformations, or if I want to shred up for pictures or photo shoots, or I got shows or events or something like that. That's what I do. So Russo, he's doing intermittent fasting now. Last meal is $1,900, which is 7 o'clock if you didn't know. All right, so at that point, that's awesome. And I think Pat he'll know. And a lot of other people use intermediate fasting, or they're starting to come on to that idea, right? So yeah, I love my ECAs too. They are the best. Dino Salary, calories in, calories out. Hot. Miss you. I miss you too, bro. George, what's going on? How you doing? Neil, what's up, man? Paul, yeah, intermediate fasting mixed with dirty keto and a monthly Titan regimen. That's what I like to hear. Jennifer Maggiano, she loves her ECAs. Chris, I love you, dude. Yeah, so that intermediate fasting is where it's at. So give a big shout out to my man, Chris Gaines. So he didn't get to come to my birthday this year, but I got this package today, and it basically said, from Gaines and Bain. And you guys won't know who Baines is, but you guys know Chris Gaines. So, gotta shout out a big shout out to them. You know, they went over, above, and beyond. They got me the Louis. Man, I feel like Charisse, man. I'm getting these awesome presents here. A Louis Vuitton. Like, you know, I wasn't even thinking about this, but man, they got me this awesome belt. So, hopefully, after we get out of this Corona situation and we can go out, I can wear this belt out and be really happy about it and show it off a little bit, you know? That's really, really cool. So big shout out to Chris Gaines, my man Bain out there. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. You guys didn't have to do this for me, so it means a lot, you know? I don't expect gifts, so I appreciate it, though. And the note, I love the note. The note's really what I love. This is awesome. Just getting notes like this in letters is crazy. So it's really, really cool. All right, so when we get out in this phase and we start talking about, you know, going into phase 1, phase 2, and getting back to normalcy, what's normalcy going to look like? Is normalcy going to look like this? You're probably going to see everybody out there with masks. And masks are going to be like, probably like the new fashion trend. Like, you know, I mean, I've even got like a Gucci mask down there. You get all these different masks. People are going to have it. I'm going to try to get Titan masks made for you guys out there. But that's probably going to be the new normalcy. Now, here's the thing. I start overthinking things. Yes, I shoot Miles. What's going on, man? So I start overthinking things. I start thinking about, you know, when we get back to this new normalcy, what does that mean? How is things going to be affected out there? Because people, you know, you get half people are not scared, half people are scared as hell right now. So, you know, some people don't want to open up, some people want to open up. That's fine, right? But what's it going to look like? So my big examples to you guys. So I like to help people. If I see an old person walking outside, right, and they're carrying their groceries, and I want to go help them carry their groceries, am I going to second guess that now? Do I have to wear PPE, you know, protective equipment to go help them, go up to them, get close to them? Am I going to be scared? What do we teach our younger people? Respect your elders, right? We're supposed to be doing things for these people. Now, at that point, you know, should I not let them? Should I teach them not to do it to my son? I mean, it's just some weird stuff that I've been going through, and it's like rewiring something. We got to rewire our brains to think a whole different way, which is kind of weird, you know? I mean, you know, what if somebody, all right, so this is another great example, and I've seen this by a lot of heroic people out there, regular people. So, bad car accidents. Somebody gets in a bad car accident. I've seen regular people stop on the side of the road and save people's lives. Pull them out of the car, help, you know, whatever they can do. If they're medical workers, they've done CPR. I've seen other people that aren't medical workers do CPR if they knew CPR or help people, whatever. Are you going to be worried about PPE at that point? Are you going to worry about it? Like, hey, listen, do I need PPE to even help this person? Do I want to go close to this person? Am I going to stop? Are you going to second guess it? This is just some of the things that I've been thinking about. Now, obviously, you know, I'm going to help people. It's just second nature to me. I want to just help them no matter what. And a lot of people are like that. They'll put their lives in danger, you know, for these different things out there. So it's just something to think about. Like, what's the new normalcy going to be like? And I want to hear what you guys have to think about it, because it's just crazy, right? I love you, Chris. It's my man, dude. So, Mark Neal, if you're only taking 1,000 calories a day, working out hard, doesn't your body start to hold on to fat? And that's a problem I want. Okay, so here's the thing. So, Mark, no, that's not what it's going to do. So your body can go into shock phase, all right? And what he's talking about is if you only give your body so many calories, then your body's going to, it usually will signal. And same thing with water. If you dehydrate yourself for so long and you drink a little bit of water, your body is screaming from the inside, hey, hold on to everything that we got. And that's when you can come bloated and stuff like that. At that point, it starts taking in a lot more, and it says, all right, well, we're going to have enough water where it starts pushing it out. So if you take in 1,000 calories, what's actually going to happen is you're going to start burning a lot more calories. Now, the only flip side to that is if you're not taking enough protein or you're not taking the right things in, you could go into a catabolic effect. And what happens to the body is if you go into a calorie restriction where you're not getting the right nutrients, proteins, or the right calories, what happens is your body starts feeding off of protein, because protein's the main thing here. That's what you want to look at, Mark. Look at protein. Take out carbs, take out fats, look at protein. So at that point, if you're taking enough protein in and you're taking the right supplementations or injectables that we offer here, you can make your body so it doesn't go into a catabolic effect. So you just start shredding. You start shredding calories, basically. You start burning calories, and calories will start coming off from different places in your body. Your body will start losing weight all over at that point through the face, and that's where people get the death face and stuff like that. So people and competitors know this too, because they do it too. They do it on a regimented diet or nutrition plan, and they do calorie restriction, or their coaches bring back carbs, or they increase proteins or fats or whatever it may be. It just all depends. Now everybody's different, but calorie restriction will work for most of everybody out there. So that's why I bring it up. So that's a big thing. So your body will not go into shock. It will not hold on to fat at that point. It will say, what it will do is it burns fat to give energy. So your body runs off two different things for energy. It will either run off carbohydrates or fats. So if you take away the carbohydrates, and this is the big secret out there, carb cycling. It's not a secret, all right? So what happens is if you take away the carbs, your body doesn't know what else to burn. So it starts burning fat. And that's where it starts taking the energy and getting the energy from. So that's the thing. They even have tests out there, right? So you get a metabolic test, and the metabolic test will tell you, right? So this breathing tube is like 15 minutes. I've done them. And it will tell you if your body is burning off fats or carbohydrates. And that's where it really comes down to it, okay? They want us to be scared. They definitely want us to be scared. Fear is ruling everything. So at that point, don't be scared. I posted a video today on my social media, and I'll post it again on the Titan social media, because I had it on my personal pages. It was from a year ago. And I took little Peter, who was 10 years old. He was 9 something back then, or maybe just turned 10. And I took him on a roller coaster. Now, when I took him on the roller coaster, I had the video from the start. He is freaking out, right? We're on this big roller coaster. He's freaking out, and we're going up, and it's just he's psyching himself out. Like, he's starting to see how high we're going. He starts crying. He starts flipping out. I'm joking around in it because, listen, I know I've been there as a kid, and I know when you get over it, then it's fun because you've already been through it. So we go through the whole roller coaster ride screaming, ah! And then I have the tape of when we fall and we end, right? And he's smiling, like happy to do it again. So that's the thing. We have to get over the fears. Don't let fears hold you back from what you want to do. You definitely got to take it by the balls, right? Or the strap, or whatever it is, and just ride it out, ride it through, guys. Get over the fears. Don't let them hold you back, because you won't do things in life if you're always scared. You won't. I mean, I could be scared of getting killed every day. I get hit by drunk drivers, which I've been hit by 3 drunk drivers in the state of Florida since I've been here for 19 years. That doesn't mean I don't want to go drive. I'm not scared of that. I mean, it's happened. Things happen. But you got to get over it. It's just getting like bucked off a horse. If you don't get back on the horse, you're never going to get back over that fear. So it's the exact same thing. So you got to get over the fear. So don't let the fear scare you guys. Now be cautious. There's things to be cautious about, and that's okay. But don't be scared of fear. Fear is crazy. And it will rule the world. All right. Gym social distancing. So phase 1, everybody's excited about phase 1. I know in the fitness industry they are, or people that want to work out, because gyms were in phase 1. So I'm pretty excited about that myself, right? I've got my own home little gym center, but I like to go in the gym because it motivates me to be around other people. They're motivating, right? They're putting this energy out, and energy is contagious. It really is. People put out the energy, and you feel that vibe. You might want to work harder. It might push you. You might see something in there that might be a great exercise for you guys to utilize. So I'm really happy about it. Now, what's going to happen during this? There's going to have to be distancing, they're saying, between equipment. Bathrooms. I was talking about this in bathrooms, because stalls, right? For us guys, we go in a urinal and they're right next to each other. They're not 6 feet apart. So you probably have to mark off some stalls in between. No showers, no stuff like that. But hey, at least we'll have the gym. Now occupancy is going to have to be lower, so it's not going to be a packed gym, which is a good thing, I guess. Time limits maybe on the equipment or stations. I've talked to a lot of gym owners and been consulted with them from the medical portion of how they could probably set it up there and how it would probably best, be utilized as far as their equipment and their location and to stay safe. So we really won't know until May 1st, I guess, until these guidelines come down about gatherings, time, and all this stuff. So it's to be to be assumed. I mean, to what we were going to do. At that point, we'll find out what's going to go on. So gyms and social distancing, tell me what you guys think about that, because it's kind of crazy. I don't know how it's going to work, but we need to get back those gyms. We need to get people working out, because that's essential. I do feel like that's essential for a healthy lifestyle. You know, with Titan Medical Center, I've always said, listen, our Titan therapies are great. They're awesome, but there's no magic pill or injection that's going to give you a healthy lifestyle, get you healthy like that, or get you the results you want. Now, they're going to help and expedite. They're going to make you feel better, and they can help in some ways, but diet or nutrition, let's not even call it diet. Let's call it nutrition. Let's call it what you eat. What you eat, your exercise plan is really the main foundation. That and sleep. Those three things are your foundation for a healthy lifestyle. Then after that, you can start expediting results. You can start zoning in on different things and be in tune. So that's really where it's at. So we will see about this gym social distancing, but make sure you're getting your nutrition right now. You're exercising. I don't care if you're doing push-ups or sit-ups at home. At least you're doing something, right? Do it in between commercial breaks. Do it sometime, at night. Schedule a time in the day that you guys can do some activity. And it could be 30 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be hours long. But make sure you guys are doing it. Weightlifting is definitely therapy. I agree with you 100%. How you doing, T-Barn Hill? What's up, Devin Bryan? How you doing? So, all right, vaccines. So vaccines are coming out now. There's people that are anti-vaccination. There's people that like vaccinations. The vaccine's supposed to be out here in a year and a half. And everybody's freaking out about it on some sides. They're like, oh, I want to get the vaccination. Nobody should come out to a vaccination. Let's talk about vaccinations. Now, there are some vaccinations I got as a kid, right? You go to school, I think you got to get polio. You got to get some of these vaccinations, right? But let's talk about flu shots, because this is kind of like the flu. I won't say it is like the flu. It might be more deadlier or whatever it is. It's going to kill about the exact same amount of people as a flu, or maybe a little bit more, right? But at this point, flu shots. I never got a flu shot ever. And there, even if you get a flu shot, you can still catch the flu. So it's still not out yet about the immunity factor of a vaccine and how long that's going to last, or antibodies. So I'm really curious about that. And if there is a vaccine, are they going to make everybody get this vaccine? For kids to go back to school, are they going to be safe and make all the kids get a vaccine? Because most of those schools, you have to have those vaccines at different years and ages for them to get into school now, or did before they let out. So is this going to be one part of that? Is this going to be another vaccination that we're going to have to do? Who knows, guys? I don't know. But, I mean, at that point, are you guys going to get the vaccine? I mean, I don't really want to get the vaccine. I'm just being honest with you. But I want to do the antibody test, which is going to be coming out here very shortly, and see if we've got it, how long the immunities are, if we have immunity. So let me know what you guys think about vaccines, man, because vaccines, that's a really touchy subject with a lot of people, a lot of parents, especially on the West Coast, I know, like, Washington's like that and stuff like that. Those guys, they don't like vaccines over there. But there was a lot of outbreaks like that, even before this happened, with measles and stuff like that, that's been almost eradicated to a degree. And, when you start seeing things come back like that, was a vaccine a good idea? That probably was for them to get it, because that probably would have never been around. So I'm up in the air about the vaccine. I'm just being honest with you guys. All right. So this was really messed up. I've seen a lot of messed up things. Watching, all the things on social media or the news. That's particularly what I like to do. And I like to watch all the news channels. I'm not biased to one. I like to do that. I like to read. I like information. Knowledge is power. But I like credible information, right? So before I ever bring anything out to you guys, trust me. I'm sourcing it. I know Art's behind there probably looking at it. There's a lot. So we're making sure that what we bring you guys is going to be factual, right? So you guys aren't like, this guy just spewing off this garbage. So this was kind of messed up. So the way our country is right now, listen, we're a free country. We are to help our neighbors, love our neighbors, right? We stay next to our people. We're all Americans. That's where we're all in this together, right? Whether we don't like something, we do like something, we're all Americans. But one thing I did see was the California governor, basically, and he basically said that spying on your neighbors is a good thing for right now. And that he said this verbatim. He said, the old saying was stitches and, basically get stitches before. Well, now stitches get rewards. Verbatim quote from him. Stitches now get rewards. And please tell on your neighbor or business that is not complying with these laws or regulations. So at that point, they are incentivizing people to really tell on their neighbors or people down the street that are trying to run a business that might not have any money. They're trying to, I don't understand what with instigating something like that. We shouldn't instigate things like that. Now, people are doing wrong things. Yeah, that's okay to call the police or say something. but intentionally going out of your way to try to get people in trouble or hurt in one way aspect or fined or whatever it is, I think that's wrong. I think with our leadership doing something like that, I think it sends a wrong message about us as Americans. So we don't want to do that. So it was just something that I brought up because I seen it, and I want to get you guys' opinion, what you guys thought about it. So it's really, really crazy. All right, so what else we got here? No problem, Mark. I appreciate Rowdy Phil on in there. Chris Gaines, I walk around with a damn oxygen tank on, a mask on if they require it. He's ready to get out. Now, that's the same thing with me. I'll walk around with the mask on, the gloves on. I'm ready to get outside. I know a lot of people are ready to get outside. I'll do the social distancing. I want to go see a movie. Yeah. So me and Sharice, for 12 years up until this point, have always seen a movie on Thursday night. That's our date night. That's what we set aside. It's quiet, no cell phones, no garbage. We got to see new movies. We were happy. We haven't got to do that for weeks, dude. And I'm really upset. You know, they at least put out video on demand for me or something. They started in the beginning, they stopped it. I don't know why. But that's something I just want to get out and be social to a degree. Like, you know, I want to be social to a degree. For us humans, we're not made to be inactive. That's where it goes along with the working out and stuff like that. Like, you should be healthy and have some physical activity because we were made to have physical activity. We were made to move. We weren't made to sit. And it even goes back to like a car. If a car sits, it rusts, it gets old, it doesn't work properly. You keep running, you maintenance it, it's going to work properly and run for a long, long time. The exact same way with your body. It should be physically active. So, you know, some of the things that are happening right now have never been done before. Quarantine's never been done before in the United States. Even in the Spanish flu days, they quarantined the sick. All the healthy people were still out. That doesn't mean that was a good thing. It might have spread. Who knows? You know, it's just crazy some of the things that we're doing. And it's going to be crazy because life is definitely changed as far as we know it. And it's going to change even more. So I'm curious to see how it is. And I know I've got some people on here. All right, so you know, Pat even said his station has been flooded with those BS calls. We're not responding to him. So Pat, he's a state trooper in another state. And he's not the only trooper to tell me this. I've seen some troopers in Michigan and stuff like that. Actually, the head sheriffs in some of these counties say they will not take any more of these calls because people are calling and saying, hey, listen, and especially in Michigan. Michigan, you can't have any gatherings at all. In the CDC's guidelines, it's 10 people or underneath. So at this point, like if you have 3 people gathering, it's illegal, supposedly, or against the executive order of Michigan. So these people are calling and they're saying, hey, listen, my neighbor's got 2 more cars at his house. I want the police out here. They're calling 911 for this. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, you got nothing better to do. Come on, let's think about it, you know? That's what it is. What up, Mia? How you doing? So let's just get back to being good Americans. Let's do what we need to do to get out, get the economy moving, get people rolling again, and get out of this corona situation. All right? So it's not going to be the last sickness that hits us. I guarantee it as the United States. We're going to have more in the future, and hopefully they're not worse. But hey, listen, we've survived through this. We can survive through more. Hopefully the apocalypse doesn't come. I want to at least see, you know, my son and grandkids rise before anything like that happens. Summer packages. So we have all types of summer packages for you guys. So we run this special. I think this is our 3rd year running this special, and I always run it around summertime for you guys. First, you guys can mix and match some of these summer packages, and you're getting great discounts on these. So if you ever want to try the ECA Stack Plus, our fat burning cream, or a Tighten Up, you can do all 3, and there's a package for that. You can mix or match any of them. There's a package for that. So there's 3 different packages where you can have all 3 together. Tighten Up, Tighten Fat Burning Cream, ECA Stack Plus. Or you can have the ECA Stack Plus and Tighten Up, or ECA Stack Plus and Fat Burning Cream, or Tighten Up and Fat Burning Cream. However you guys want to do it. All you guys do is call or text 727-389-3220. The girls and the staff will be happy to go through these packages for you. You can check them out on social media. If you have any questions, just call or text us for that. And we can service you guys anywhere you're at in the country. No matter what you're doing. You can be sitting outside on your cell phone, in the house, on your tablet or computer. We can do our consultations with our medical providers through FaceTime or Skype with you. The pharmacy shipped directly to your house. You don't got to go outside. You don't got to risk anything. It's coming to you. We do everything from hormone replacement therapy, medical weight loss, vitamin amino acid injectable therapies, those great libido sexual enhancers. You guys love those, right? Rejuvenation detox. We also do primary care now. So you're saying, well, John, primary care, I can't come in there for a visit, right? Well, you can do a visit through Skype or FaceTime. And there's some things like your blood pressure medication, cholesterol medication, some of these different things that you might get through primary care. We can do that for you now. We offer those services, so it's really, really cool. Blood work. This is another one, a special on blood work. It's still going on. Take advantage of it, because I'm going to pull it off this week or maybe next week. I don't know yet, because I've had it run for about a week and a half, and it's been super popular. So for males, it's only $130. So for a full panel that we usually charge $200 for before, even with the special discounts, it was only $150. Now it's $130. You guys can use that now because all the labs are still open, or you can use it after this thing gets done in phase 1, phase 2, or phase 3, or when we get out to complete normalcy, hopefully, you guys can use it then and use it for if you guys want to look at your levels, like your hormones, if you guys can look at hemoglobin A1C, so your average sugar levels. You guys can look at a lot of different things on your liver, kidneys, electrolytes, cholesterol. Keep in check on some of these things. You guys want to make sure you're good. For females, it's $200 instead of $300, and you girls are getting more tests on there. You guys are a little bit more complicated, so we got to test a little bit more on there as far as getting the whole map of what's going on inside hormone-wise for you guys. So that's one for you guys too as well. So you got your summer package specials. You have your blood work specials. If you're in the area, we have our shot clinics where we're giving specials on special injections. So single shot injections like glutathione, zinc chloride, right? Vitamin C injectable. We've got Myers cocktail injectable single. We've got arginine, lysine, all these different kinds of things you guys can get single injections for. Plus, we do blood draws in the office. So if you are in the area, you guys can stop in and get your blood work done right here on the spot. If you guys want IVs, we offer IV therapy packages. So it's really cool. And I've got this back medical spa that we just opened up in our new location, which you're going to be able to sit back and watch Netflix and get your IV. It's a $30,000 chair you're going to sit in. It's comfortable leather. You're going to be able to relax, get an IV, watch some TV, and come out of here boosted up energy-wise, maybe immune system-wise, feeling good, a little weight loss action, boosting that metabolism. So at that point, you guys take advantage of all these different things that Titan Medical Center is offering for you guys, all right? So let's get into the weekly poll, and then we'll get to the Corona Titan stimulus package.
We got 2 polls this week.
2 polls this week. All right, so 2 polls. The first poll is, what do you miss the most during this COVID-19 quarantine? So what do you guys miss the most? And I think a lot of the people said gym on this one to a degree, right? So, yeah. So, the gym is probably like one of the biggest ones that I think a lot of people were missing. They were missing the gym, right? The other one was friends and family gatherings. Now, I miss that too. I miss getting together with some of my friends, some of my family and stuff like that. It's crazy. Eating inside restaurants. I've heard that from a lot of people too. People just want to go out and eat in a nice restaurant. They want to sit down. They don't want to have takeout. They don't want soggy food in a styrofoam dish package, right? Because of the condensation. You guys know what I'm talking about. They want good food that's fresh, that comes from the kitchen out to you guys, and that's a big thing. I miss that too. I liked having dinner with Charisse or with a friend or whatever it is, and at that point being there and getting the whole vibe, and it's something nice, and it's always been in our culture. Like, it's always been in our culture. We've always had restaurants, no matter what was going on. There was definitely a pub, a restaurant, whatever it was in that time period, but it was there. So that was another big one. Going to the movies and mall, that's another one, and I'm right there with it. Beach or pool, the exact same thing. Summer's coming. That's what we talked about. Get ready. Get those summer bodies ready, because you're going to be able to go to the beach or pool. I guarantee it, before the summer's out, everybody will be back to at least that, hopefully, right? We're praying. And then some people said nothing. Some people don't care. They're like, man, that's the best thing since sliced bread. I get to sit home all day. I get to eat whatever I want, play video games, right? Yeah, that's what it is. They get to do whatever they want. So they can sit in their pajamas. They wake up in their pajamas all day. They don't take showers all day. Whatever it is, they can do whatever they want, and they're loving this right now. Well, those people, they're actually going to have to get back to work or do something here very shortly, because, I think a lot of people want to get back to work. Everybody wants to get out. They have this pent-up energy. Like I said, we're not made to sit here, stand still, right? We're made to get out and do stuff. So at that point, hopefully everybody will get back out to it. All right, so are you ready for summer? Next one. You know, the biggest one was, and most people answered, almost, I'm working on it. Good. Hey, listen, that's okay. Work in progress. You know, it's not going to come overnight, so it's better to get started now and get through it than wait till the last minute and be like, I got 20 days. Like, what are you going to do in 20 days? Some of you guys can tighten up in 20 days, but if you're like way off the path, you're not going to get it. I don't care what you take, all right? You can take every Titan therapy there is, and I'm not going to guarantee you that result. It just ain't going to happen. And then after that, no, I need help. So people need help. If you need help, you better call Titan. Call or text us. We're going to get you on the right path. We'll start getting you the results. I've seen some great ones up here just talking to people through this live and seeing some of the results. And if you guys get results with our therapies, please let me know. Let me put up for a testimonial. I'll put you in a newsletter if you want. If you don't want a newsletter or you don't want it public, and I have people like that, like John, like I'd love to write a review. I just don't want people to know my name or I'm doing it. No problem. Let me know though. I want to know. That gives me a smile on my face. I get to tell my staff we got to help these people, and that's what it's about. It's helping you guys. You know, helping whatever goal it is. And like I said, even if you're good physically, you're health wise, maybe libido game you want to be on more point. And right now, sitting at home, I mean, what do you got to do with your partner? I mean, you guys can cook together, you guys can do all these different things, right? But libido should be there too. I mean, you guys can be getting it up. I mean, this is baby making, and if you don't want babies, that's fine too. You guys can use contraception, but it's baby making time. So at that point, you guys can enjoy that together. So there's a lot of different things, and we have libido enhancers for males and females, so you guys can both experience heightened pleasure, you know, with each other, and that's what it's all about, you know, experiencing things together. So that's a big one, right? I think that's really about it for our Titan Talk. We've pretty much covered everything.
Are the coronavirus?
Oh no, Art always has me on point with that. So I forgot, and thank God he did it. So we're gonna do the Titan Corona Stimulus Package giveaway.
The stimulus package giveaway
So-
thingy-majiggy.
So I didn't even get to put the graphic up. I was going to put it up tomorrow. But Art's like, you know what? We got to give something away to these guys today. So I'm totally in agreement with you. I'm fine with that. Mm-hmm. So without even doing that, I'll give away the first package. And I'll offer these packages too. And we'll give the post. And you guys will follow the post and follow the instructions. Tomorrow I'll be posting it up. So look for it on social media. But here's the stimulus package. The first one. So you either get a shirt, a guy. So you get a Titan V-neck or whatever it is that we have. Any shirt. I don't care. Or if you're a girl, you can get a tank top or leggings. Don't care. And then you will get the name brand Purell hand sanitizer along with it.
So you can be clean.
So we want you guys to be clean. We want you guys to be all good. You guys can look good and look clean in your Titan shirt. Have some clean hand sanitizer.
And be clean.
Now, we do have other stimulus packages coming where you're going to get a free visit and free immune boosting package. I think that's the most popular one.
Interesting.
Or the Titan Fitness program, so the diet plan or nutrition plan, along with the workout plan, along with the Ultimate Health Bible, your guide to disease prevention, weight loss, and anti-aging.
I want to give away some stuff.
So yeah, so I hope you guys, you want to give away?
I want to give away something.
So what do you want to do for them?
I want to give away.
Or we're doing the stimulus package, the first one.
Okay. I'm just gonna give away free blood tests. Tell me how to do it.
Whoa. Okay, so what are you gonna do? You just do whatever you want.
Well, how do we pick?
All right, so they can text. You can text a line, and you can text a secret.
Text the line, Charisse.
Ooh,
Nice.
free blood panel.
If you spell my name right,
Oh.
and you're the first person to text, I'll give you a free blood test. Full panel.
Full panel. Text 727-389-3220. If you want the stimulus package, put Titan Stimulus. If you text that, you'll get the shirt or leggings or tank top, whatever it is, and you'll get the Purell. So we're giving away a free blood test.
And it has to be Charisse, spelled with an S. I won't give anything else. It's not Cheris. It's not Sharif. It's not Cherie. It's Charisse.
So free blood test. All right, this is an awesome offer, guys. We're already offering a discount on it. So if you guys want a free blood test, text the line 727-389-3220. Get the free blood test, Charisse. If you guys don't know, you guys better look up on Facebook.
You better learn today.
Social media, something like that. You better find it real quick because this is going to go fast. We're only giving away one. All right, the next one, Titan Stimulus. Text that. You guys will get the shirt or leggings with the Purell hand sanitizer and the swag bag to go along with it.
Stay clean, guys.
So, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in to another Titan Talk Tuesday with me. I mean, this has been going on for almost 2 years now, and it's ridiculous. So I appreciate it. I've been here every Tuesday with you guys. Have everybody joining in. It keeps getting bigger and bigger. So thank you guys. Titan Lifestyle with Big Drew Friday. We'll be going over a lot of different things that are going on in the world. There's phase 1, phase 2, maybe some of the gym stuff. Who knows? If you guys got any questions, concerns, email or DM me or Drew. We'll be happy to go over some of those questions with you guys live and talk about some of the different things. Titan Medical Health and Lifestyle Show. I got to post them so you guys can see the full shows. I've had some people ask me about them on social media because they're not in Florida. But if you are in Florida, it's at 11 a.m. Sunday, ABC. Tune in. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. So I'm John from Titan. I appreciate you guys tuning in for another Titan Talk Tuesday with me live. I'll see you guys next week. I'll see you Friday with Drew and Sunday, of course. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. And go win those packages.
Is your body summer ready? Are you ready for the pool or beach? Well, let Titan Medical Center help you get the results you're looking for. You want to lose weight? You want to gain some lean mass? You just want to feel better? Well, call or text 727-389-3220 and let Titan Medical Center help you get the results that you deserve.